Hello, my name is Charles Gallagher, a research and instruction librarian at Catholic University of America. Today we'll be looking at Scite. Scite is an AI-powered research tool designed to enhance literature review and citation analysis by providing smart citation context and analytical insights into how research papers are cited. Unlike traditional citation counts, which only indicate the number of times a paper has been cited, Scite categorizes citations based on their context, whether they support, contrast, or mention the cited work. This functionality helps researchers assess the credibility, influence, and reliability of academic papers more effectively. We'll be looking at two methods for searching in Scite: search engine searching and AI assistant searching. I should note before going further that when I am using Scite this way, I am using the paid version of Scite. The paid version provides more searching options that the free version just simply does not allow. So bear that in mind when you are looking at my presentation. I am using a paid subscription to do the searching here on Scite. So users can conduct traditional keyword searches in Scite like they might in the library catalog or one of our other databases. Let's try searching for the term social media and see what we get. I'll go ahead and click enter. So as we can see, our results are arranged by how relevant the citation statements are to the search query. The results show citation statements within each paper related to the search query. Citation statements are short parts of a search document related to the search prompt. Scite also has badges for each result. Each badge tells the user how the work cited fits into the greater academic discourse. So, for example, from the left to the right, the leftmost badge shows the number of publications citing this work. The second badge shows the number of supporting citation statements about this work, the number of times that another author in their own work would cite this original paper as, being a good reference or a good source on a subject. This mentions the number of times that a work is mentioned in a secondary paper. So not just in a reference list, it's actually mentioned in a literature review or an introduction as being, relevant to the topic that they're doing research on. And finally, this is badge is for the number of contrasting citation statements about this work. So if the author of a second paper is talking about work that has been detrimental to a field of research and this work is cited, there would be notice of that in this particular badge. If I want to do my search again and become more specific about my results, I can add additional search terms, or I can use these filters in the left hand on the top side to help me narrow down my search. We'll go ahead and move on, but just bear that in mind. There are some very traditional and user-friendly searching and filtering options that can help you find what you're looking for. Let's go ahead and do a search using Scite's Research Assistant option. So I'll go ahead and click on Assistant. I'll choose one of the suggested searches below and see what we get in the results. So we'll go ahead and click on, does social media impact mental health? And it's going to go ahead and generate an answer for me. A little bit like ChatGPT, if you used that system before. We'll give it a second to work. So as we can see here, it's generating an answer to my query based on 25 results of 25 articles or publications that it searched that seems to be relevant to its to the top searching terms. And give it a sec here. Okay, and so within a few seconds, I have a pretty comprehensive answer. So it will also provide it in multiple paragraph form. What's also nice about Scite is that in addition to providing a very comprehensive answer, it also cites resources that it pulls from to help generate that answer. So if I want to see where I can learn more about, it literally highlights a scoping review. It's going to go ahead and cite that scoping review so I can follow up to see if it's more relevant to my research. If I don't want to read through the entire article and I'm more interested in just a list of references that I don't need like the answer to the question, I know the answer, and I just want references that it pulls from to help generate an answer, I can look at the list of references here on the right-hand side, and I can just go through that list there. I can also see the search strategy that the system implemented in order to generate this answer and this list of references. So if I'm doing a search with other services like the library catalog search box or one of our other databases, and maybe I'm like stumbling to try to figure out what are good and relevant search terms to my research, maybe I would look at this area here and use some of these terms to incorporate them into my search. So Scite is fantastic for students who are kind of doing more comprehensive literature reviews to kind of see what else might be out there in the on the internet. And it just might be useful to help you think about different types of search strategies you can employ with other like resources such as the library catalog search box. Thank you very much.